It might appear to be an ordinary pinwheel at first glance, but it's much more than that. It's the symbol of child abuse prevention. April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and those at CASA of Caroline or the court-appointed Special Advocates of Caroline invite you to pass the pinwheel.
Yeah, whether you're passionate about education, childcare, or simply believe that all kids deserve to live in a safe community, CASA wants to share their pinwheels for prevention. And we are so happy to have Amy Horn with us. She is the Executive Director of CASA of Caroline County, and she is here with Maya Robinson, a Community Schools Coordinator. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you
so much for having us. A wonderful program. Okay, so first of all, can you give us a brief overview of the kind of work CASA does?
Sure. So as you said, CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. So we recruit and train volunteers who advocate for children who are in foster care. These are children who've been removed from their homes due to abuse or neglect and placed in foster care. And so our volunteers are frequently the only consistent, stable adult in their lives. And our volunteers are sworn in by the courts, and they are authorized to speak with everybody in the child's life in order to make recommendations to the court for what's in that child's best interest.
Gotcha. So Maya, why did you get involved?
So I currently work at Fettlesburg Elementary School, shout out Falcon, where our wonderful principal is Miss Stephanie Brohan, and we partner with CASA every year during this month of helping getting the pinwheels out to students in the school. And they get to color them and then sign them, and then I normally turn them back into Amy, and she has a wonderful ceremony, and it's just a great sense of bringing community together, getting the word out to, you know, Caroline County Public Schools.
And this is the 4th year that you've been doing it, right?
Yes, this is our 4th year. Yes,
wow.
Yes.
So and it seems to be received well.
Oh my gosh. Well, in our first year, you know, Maya was talking about the Pinwheels of Hope coloring project, where we have CCPS students color pinwheels. And the first year, I measured our office windows and I set a goal of 250 colored pinwheels, and we received 265. So the second year, I set the goal at 275. We received almost 500. Last year, we received nearly 1,200 colored pinwheels of hope from CCPS students. So that's 25% of Caroline County students are participating in this activity, plus their parents are signing the consent form on the back. So we're really working to reach everybody and every family in Caroline County.
This effort has really grown, and you're reaching more people.
Yes.
And that's good.
Yes.
Why?
Because the more people who are aware, you know, our board president, Mr. Keith Johnson, is he's with the Maryland State Police, and he said to me one time, you know, Amy, we're not out knocking on doors to make sure that children and families are safe. We rely on the community to help us out with that.
Yeah. Maya, how can the community get involved with the coloring project?
With it getting out to the schools, then it could spread everywhere, just in the community, in different, you know, apartment complexes. And we have a Judy Center that's also involved, which reaches our like little tiny babies.
Yeah.
So that can also help spread the word, because they connect with families, or if there's just events that we have at the schools going on.
What's a planting ceremony?
Sure. So our planting ceremony, which is going to be on Wednesday, April 10th this year, but we invite everyone from the community to come, and we have these pinwheels, the blue and silver pinwheels that are the national symbol for child abuse prevention, and everybody plants the pinwheels in the garden. And again, this is our 4th year of doing that. We have representatives from the Department of Social Services and the Child Advocacy Center, our sheriff, our circuit court judge. They all come to attend this ceremony.
Wow.
Which is really, we create these really impactful displays.
And something going on with, is it Blue Sunday?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Blue Sunday is the 4th Sunday in April, and it's a National Day of Prayer for abused children. And so I just met with the Caroline Clergymen's Association this week, and we're encouraging all the churches in Caroline County to participate. And we have a church bulletin that we can provide for them that includes a suggested prayer, as well as some of those resources that I was talking about. rather than having a community-wide ceremony for that this year, May 2nd is the National Day of Prayer on the courthouse lawn in Denton. And so we're going to incorporate the prayer for abused children into the National Day of Prayer.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So much
awesome.
going on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you
It
so
is a
much.
lot going on.
But it's all good.
Right, right. You know, the more we can raise awareness and the more we can educate the public, then, you know, I heard your guest, Mr. Gall, earlier talking about hope, you know, and that translates to what we're doing, is trying to create hope.
There we go.
Amy Horn and Meyer Robinson, thank you both for being here in Historic Studio D.
Wonderful to have you.
Thank you.
DelmarvaLife will be right back.